So, very good morning here from Germany, and we had a wonderful day yesterday on the stock market, guys. We had a very green day after a market sell-off, and we will talk about that. We will talk about some breaking news. We will talk about the Tesla stock split that made the stock absolutely rally how it wasn't seen for a long time, right? And more than that, we will also talk about some facts about the health crisis. It looks very good on the horizon, so I'm super excited about the next couple of weeks because this could, give the market another push if there is some good developments on this front. Don't forget this was one of the big reasons that the market sold off the last couple of months in the first place. So any good development there will definitely help. So let's jump into the agenda. Before that, make sure to absolutely smash that like button. This helping the stream and the channel and everybody. Just smash that like button. This is highly appreciated. And the agenda for today is we are welcoming members, and then we will talk about the market rally yesterday, and then we will talk about some breaking news from all around the world, and finally we will dive into the Tesla stock split. So make sure to stay tuned. Follow me also on Instagram if you haven't yet. I'm posting there also very regularly. I'm posting there a little bit about my life, so it's like a kind of behind the scenes, so make sure to smash that follow button over there. And we are having a brand new member. Clask 2 is joining the Wolfpack member, which is the gold tier. Thank you very much. And if you are still wondering what is this membership, then just click the join button below all my videos and live streams, and you can get access to the best community out there. You can get access to our Discord where we chat with like-minded people. We also have the chance to have one-on-one with me, and we also have the chance to only support the channel. So check it out. If you don't see the join button, just try another browser like Google Chrome or Firefox or whatever you use, and then you can get all the informations over there, and you can get access to all these features. Now, if we are going into yesterday's market movements, you see that actually it was a pretty good market, except a couple of stocks that were pretty much almost flat. But the S&P 500 almost at the record high, guys. Okay, so just to understand, we are at the S&P 500 almost at an all-time high. This is absolute fantastic, guys. We just erased the loses or the market sell-off of Tuesday, right? Then we will see a Tesla that is, joining us green with 13%, and also Amazon and Apple gained almost everything what they lost a day prior. The only stocks here in my very premature watch list is Space, almost neutral, and then Beyond Meat also a little bit lighter. But without any big news. So let's have a look into the S&P 500. Okay, so the S&P 500, guys, is currently almost at the all-time high, which means that the market is pretty confident that from now on we shall see. Let me show it to you guys. So as you can see here, the futures are almost flat for today. They are obviously awaiting also about what's going on with the today's market report about the claims of jobless in US. But as you can see here, the chart of the S&P 500, we got, I don't know if this is already a V-shaped recovery or this is more like an like a L-shaped recovery, right? If you zoom in, you rather see an L than a V. But however, as you can see, the all-time high were somewhere at around 3,400, and we are now at 3,380. So really just a little bit shy of the all-time high. So we are, as you can see, this is a very interesting phenomena that obviously is there every few years, as you can see here in the overall market. If can I zoom here even further? Yeah, okay, so here you can see we have this downturns every now and then, and every time after, doesn't matter if it was a World War II or a really big economical crisis, we went down and always back up. And this is the beauty about the stock market, that on the long term, right, we will have some downturns here, the dot-com crash, and after just a couple of years we are back and even much higher than that. So this is just the pattern that we have every few years. So that's the opportunity that everybody is talking about the markets, right? Once there is a crash, you have the opportunity to buy cheap, and there's many of the stocks that are still kind of beaten down, especially the travel stocks, hotels, restaurants. They are all still having a lot to catch up. So definitely there's a chance to gain a little bit, but we on this channel are more concentrated on the innovators that also thrive to this crisis, right? I mean, look at Tesla. Tesla is the only car manufacturer, though I would not count Tesla as a car manufacturer. You can see that Daimler is doing a $2 billion loss. Volkswagen is making $1 billion loss. So as you can see, it's quite funny how the tables have turned, that Tesla is now making some profit and the big car manufacturers make losses. Okay, so this is quite interesting, but this is what currently happening on the markets. Let me have a look from where we are all watching from. So we have people from Bangkok, we have people from Alaska, we have people from California, we have people from Texas, Ecuador, Alaska, California, South Pole, though I don't think this is correct. And then we have people from Finland, Germany, Netherlands, California. What else? Alabama, Cape Town, Canada, and Jamaica is in the house too. Thank you very much for tuning in. Further, let's dive into some breaking news. So China is just telling us that chicken from Brazil have tested, positive. This is absolutely scary in my personal opinion, because obviously these chickens, we had some kind of scandals here in Germany where people were infected, and they were still working at meat processing companies. And therefore this is quite scary that it's also international the case. So this is quite scary if you read this headlines. But overall, if you see now the number one country here, United States, for example, the cases are going down, guys. This is something what is making me very happy. It seems that the worst is over, especially for the second wave, which as you could see could be a little bit stronger even than the first one. That's obviously the case because also many of the states in the US, like for example Arizona, here we can see Arizona didn't had any lockdown, and testing was not really perfect in those states. and then you can see now a very, very nice evolution of this curve. It's going down since about, I would say, beginning of July, end of June. You could see the peak with 5,000 cases per day, and this is obviously bullish, right? If we have this this development towards a more healthier US and the world, then obviously this is something that we should celebrate. And the market is celebrating this, right? I mean, look at this numbers, the S&P almost at all-time high, and this is obviously one of the reasons giving us this push for the up when we see that the development for a positive outcome of this is going forward. And also, you know, we have obviously some news about Russia, that they are saying that not only that this is something, a brand new vaccine, they are working since years on it, because they have obviously some base working from other illnesses like SARS, for example, or Ebola, that have very, very similar mRNA string, and therefore some of this work could be used for the new vaccine that is currently developed. So this is obviously also positive. So I can see a lot of positive things on the front of health crisis. All right. So this is obviously very bullish and will be very bullish. So I'm very, very much exciting that, you know, if this news will continue, then we should see further market upside. All right. Before we diving into the Tesla stock split, which, you know, made Tesla 13% more, I want to just remind you I have a second channel. The link is in the description, and if you want or if you don't want to miss any content that I starting on this channel, on the second channel beginning of October, then just subscribe and ring the bell. And if you liked it so far, make also sure to thumb up that live stream. Okay, so this is also highly appreciated, and following me on Instagram is also quite interesting if you don't want to miss any for the content over there. Now let's dive into Tesla stock. Okay, so I want to go with you real quick into Tesla, because a 13% upside is something abnormal. Even, you know, for Tesla, I didn't saw this kind of big jumps since a very long time. And as you can see, you know, we are fighting here to get back to all-time highs, right? I mean, look at that chart, guys. I mean, this is, you know, something like this I don't see very often, and I'm super happy for those who are subscribed to this channel since 2019, where we are together said that this is a super undervalued stock. And my personal opinion, you know, a lot of people told me that I should go off of YouTube, and you know, some people just enjoyed the 10x ride and made a lot of money together with me. So I'm appreciating the people that ride with me, and we have and will have many other opportunities in the near future for this kind of stocks, because here on this channel we are specialized exactly on this innovators. And you know, if I looking at this chart, I'm really wondering how we can further develop from here. Okay, so there is a couple of let's say months to go. Now the next big milestone will be the battery day in September. So just a month from now we can have another bullish milestone. On the other hand, you know, if we are looking into the basics of Tesla, right? I mean, if we are just looking into the snapshot of the Tesla stock, then you can see that we are quite heavily, you know, fighting now of the $300 market cap. You know, in terms of valuation, this is, you know, a pretty big deal already. So there is obviously a kind of realistic view on that now. How far further can we go? right? What is the right price for Tesla? I totally believe, that over the long run, we can definitely go higher, because Tesla is working on so many different things that will definitely strive and determine the future of humanity, with sustainable energy and electric vehicles. This is something that is currently definitely very important for the future of technology and the humans. So this is super interesting, and I think you have just a handful of stocks in the past decade that you could bet on that usually changes the world, and Tesla will be definitely one. So market cap here is definitely on the higher side, though I believe that considering where the stock can be in just a couple of years, that we will laugh about this $300 billion, guys. Okay, so on the other hand, I want to emphasize that the stock split is something definitely interesting for many of people that think that stocks are expensive when the stock price is high. In this case, I can always remind people that 10% on a $3,000 stock is exactly the same like 10% on the $300 stock. So it's just a matter of psychology, and if you see lower prices here for the Tesla stock, I think this will animate a lot of people to go into Tesla. So I'm excited for the Tesla stock split. I think that's something definitely positive for Tesla and Tesla shareholders. We should be a little bit patient until the end of the month when this will be executed, and then you will get 5 times as much stocks as you have now, and the overall valuation of Tesla will not change. Okay, so this is important to understand. So I think that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, here the sun is going already here, and want to end the stream, I guess. I highly appreciate it for your tuning in. Let me have a look into the comments if I missed anything. There's a lot of members here. So we have our members here: Zim Mohammed, Tony Reedman, IP. Then I saw other members here: APC 1001, Provider Grint, Original Diamonds by Jason Withers. So those are our members. I always appreciate Eric the Goat Guy. Who else I need to make a shout out to? Those are our members. So if you want to join our membership, I guess there's no other bigger value that any other stock YouTuber is offering. So check out the join button below all the videos. I highly appreciate if you're joining, and I see you there. And otherwise, I will come out with a daily vlog later on. So stay tuned, and have a wonderful, healthy day on the stock market. Thank you.